Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is, I want to introduce myself. My name is Rosita Dewi Ivanka. You can call me Tata or Rosita, no problem, okay. With my ID 2321010600057. Okay, now I will explain about approach to research, sorry. Uh, Langsung aja ya. In the chapter 1, introduce the main research approach used in education, health, and social science, giving beginner an overview to help them choose suitable method. Poin yang pertama itu ada kuantitatif versus kualitatif. Apa sih kuantitatif itu? Quantitative research collect numerical data using structure question and decide to produce measurable and often generalizable findings. And then qualitative research seeks to understand people's perception and experience. Question and method remain flexible and evolve during the study. So, if quantitative usually use a number, and kualitatif tidak use number gitu. Jadi bisa dibedakan kalau penelitian kuantitatif biasanya itu berupa angka gitu ya. Jadi kayak datanya itu berupa angka. Kalau kuan itu berupa angka. Kalau kual itu berupa kayak bukan angka intinya. Wawancara lebih tepatnya. Oke. Lanjut poin kedua. There is key research approach. The first is action research. Practitioner-led inquiry aimed at solving specific problems and improving practice in a continuous feedback cycle. Request clear communication and careful ethical consideration. The second, there is case study. In-depth investigation of a single case, investigation of single case, event, or setting. It captures complex process but offers limited generalization. Instead, its value lies in relatability to similar contexts. The third, there is survey. Gathers information from a representative sample to answer what, where, when, how. Biasanya disebut 5W1H. 5W1H. Effective for describing pattern but really provides causal relationship. And the next, there is experimental style. What experimental style? Experimental style compares control and experimental groups to test cause and effect links. Work well with measurable variable but can be difficult in social setting and raises ethical issue. And next, ethnography. What is ethnography? Studies people in their natural setting through participant observation to understand cultural or group practice. provides rich insight but is time consuming and may not represent other groups. And next, there is grounded theory. What is grounded theory? Develop theory directly from data in an iterative process of collecting and analyzing information until theoretical saturation. Ingat, theoretical saturation is reached. The last is narrative inquiry. Use personal stories as a research data to capture deeply personal and contextual experience, recurring thirst, and careful handling of ethical concerns. In the point 3, there is choosing an approach. No single method fits all studies. The best choice depends on the research question and the kind of information sought. Mixing method is acceptable if it suits the inquiry. Oke, tadi ada tiga poin. The first adalah kuantitatif versus kualitatif. Jadi kuantitatif vs gitu, vs kualitatif. Itu di poin pertama. Di poin kedua, there is key research approach. Oke, ingat di poin kedua ada key research approach. Itu yang ada banyak itu tadi ada apa aja? Ada action research, ada case study, ada survey, experimental style, and extra. Oke, in the third point, di poin ketiga, there is choosing an approach. Jadi kurang lebihnya di chapter 1 yang penting itu maybe I think there is 3 poin yang saya jelaskan barusan. Oke, thank you very much for your attention. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dadah.